They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child. Surprised when they find out that a warrior will soon run wild. Prepare for your greatest moments. Prepare for your finest.
Greetings all, my name is Ben, otherwise known as the Traveller, and today I'm doing, well, the Emerald Forest Part 1 and Part 2. Why? Just so I can get prepared for RWBY Volume 2, I'm actually going to be doing all the two-parters in one episode. One, because I have my exams coming up, so I'm technically going to be a little late depending on the video sizes and depending on what the video is. Two, when Volume 2 comes out, I've got a lot of looking at and start reviewing. 3, I have Attack on Titan to work on, so I'm rewatching the series for the third time and reading most of my books again. So, you know, I need to keep watching and stuff. Yeah, apart from that, that's why I'm going to be doing these two-parters at once. So, going to the beginning of the episode, we see Yang searching for RWBY, symbolising that Yang actually wants to be on RWBY's team. So, sisterly love works together. We see the sisterly love working together. Then, as Yang is dodging the Beowulf's claws, like these are big Beowulfs, and essentially they cut off a bit of the hair. Now this is where the pun comes in, and I get to say it for once, or for the second time in this case, is nobody, or I repeat nobody, fucks with the hair. That's essentially what it is. You touch the hair, you're dead. But this is where I can call it a little strange, because I mean it's a good thing because they show like what Yang can do, but swipe, miss, red eyes, blue eyes, red eyes, blue eyes, red eyes, and then end scene. Hold on, RWBY Abridged, give me a hand please.
You can't do anything to me, I'm a main character.
Oh, you can't touch this.
Red eyes! Blue eyes! Red eyes again!
I smell a bigoted biscuit. No. Oh.
Thank you very much. Anyway, after that we get something what I'd like to call RWBY animation dupes. I did call them derps, but dupes sounded a lot better. Anyway, essentially for the duration of the series, I'm going to be pointing out little animation flaws which either seem funny thanks to RWBY Abridged telling me what they are or what they're not. I may spot some, and they may spot some, but I prefer their animation version because they come up with a great ending song and it's also an amazing pun. I like puns. Now, enough wising around. See pun. Let's get on with the animation dupe. Essentially, Blake whips a Beowulf from behind, killing it, and brings the whip back, flicking it out with the back with a thrusting motion, and then bringing the knife back to her hand. Well, this animation was flawed due to one scene. Have a look.
Oh, look after Boo Boo.
No, hey there, Yang. How you going? Wait. Let's take another look at that.
See what I mean? Told you so. It's really much of a weird boop. After that, we then see our first introduction to what happened after the first steps part 2, which was Weiss being attacked by Beowulfs. Again, Beowulfs are everywhere. This scene doesn't really add much. It's just explaining the plot of first steps part 2, and I like continuity, but I wish they started with this, keeping us making us positive that we know something was going to happen instead of drawing us away to another character. I would have switched these around. But to keep things short here, essentially, Weiss launches while doing some weird fencing motion. I do fencing, and I'll tell you this, 75% of that, no, 50% of it's correct, 25% of it is meh, and the last 25% is wrong. I don't want to go into details. I literally do a bit of fencing. After that, as Weiss lunges towards the Beowulf, she again gets distracted by RWBY, in which she then flings fire dust at a tree, therefore burning it. Seriously, it goes up in flames. It's beautiful scenery. And then Weiss grabs RWBY and takes her back. Now, I need to complain about this. This is my rant time. Why? 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 It makes no sense. Essentially, this makes absolutely no sense. They can fight them, no matter the terrain. They can fight in fire. They can fight in rain. They can fight in snow. They can fight in whatever. Why did Weiss drag RWBY out of there? Anyway, moving on. It comes then to the conclusion of what seems to be, that sounds really weird, we then get a little another shot of Pyrrha and Jean. Now, I'm really going to hate this, but RWBY in the first volume should just be called Juniper instead, because Jean, Pyrrha, Ren and Nora get most of the character development. The only people from the RWBY series that actually, from the RWBY team, that get plot development is Weiss and Blake. Nora doesn't. No. She stays who Nora is, and that's kind of a good thing, because Nora is a quirky character to go with. After that it's Ren, where we get to exactly see what kind of personality he has, therefore giving him a little bit of character growth. We then see Jean's backstory and certain other problems, and also we get to see Pyrrha's personality at its full extent. Also the limits of her problems. Weiss and Blake? Well, we'll get to them when we get to them, because it comes towards one of my favourite episodes, so I'm not going to spoil it. I prefer to wait. But then we get a scene of basically Pyrrha and Jean walking through the forest, and Pyrrha explaining the plot of the world. I mean, the structure of the... I mean, the power of the world, called Aura, which Jean has not unlocked yet. I'm guessing it's one of those things where you got to collect 20 gems, feed it to Moneybags, then Moneybags gives you this stupid gem, which you take to another dragon. I mean, hold on, isn't that the plot of Spyro? Damn it. Well, essentially it's a life force that gives you a shield. Wait, isn't that Final Fantasy? I don't know, I'm confused now. I wonder if Monty's been playing Spyro and Final Fantasy. Yeah, but essentially Aura is a force field, giving us a very nice shot of, well, Ren fighting a twin-headed snake. I don't know who the twin-headed snake is, but that should have been the thing that replaced in Harry Potter. Seriously, Ren is like a ninja, which makes he's not one of my favourite characters. That still goes to Blake. But he certainly does come close. I mean, he's mysterious, he's badass, he can fight with his bare hands. He's seriously like one of the best characters ever, with some of the best action scenes, just solo action scenes. He knows how to fight, and that's why we should agree that Ren is awesome. And if you don't agree with me, well, damn straight you should agree, because seriously, come on. He is pretty cool. But as the fight continues on, Pyrrha basically describes on what Aura is, stating it's more or less like a sixth sense, or maybe a seventh sense if you will. And Jean equally saying it's a force field. That's where I got the term force field from. Unlocking aura seems to be something that people can pass on to as well, which I don't really see how that can come into play, but I don't know, maybe it'll support the convenience in series in volume 2. Then comes my most favourite line I like to say ever. I still don't think that's what a sloth sounds like.
I still don't think that's what a sloth sounds like.
Nora jumps down and basically tries to imitate the noise of a sloth. That's when Ren says that line. Then the episode just ends. Seriously, no joke. It ends on a boop and an end.